I got Chloe over here. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Oops. I'm having a little bit of a problem with my phone here. Let me see here. So, how is everybody? Let's just wait a few minutes and see who comes in. Let me see. Let me set everything up here. I gotta set everything up. Okay. Okay, let me get into my iPad. So, hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Um, okay. Hello, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. And my iPad. Okay. Ooh, we got somebody here. Welcome in, everybody. All right. It takes a few minutes. I don't know why it takes a few minutes for people to come in, but welcome in. So anyway, I want to wish everybody a happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a great day. And I wrote down some stuff so I can tell you anyway. So Memorial Day starts off the summer usually. It's like a 3-day weekend. And people, everybody's like cooking out. But we've been having a lot of rain, so I don't know how many cookouts will be. But I wrote this down because sometimes I get tongue twisted. So anyway, happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Mondays, the 25th is Memorial Day. Um, and Memorial Day is, in case anybody doesn't know, Memorial Day is a holiday in the United States dedicated to mourning and honoring the U.S. military personnel um, who died while serving in the armed forces. It's observed annually every year, the last Monday of in May, the month of May. If anybody doesn't know this, the red poppy flower is nationally recognized symbol of sacrifice worn to honor military personnel who died in active service. Um, so it represents the bloodshed in the battle and serves as a perpetual tribute to those who sacrificed their lives for freedom. So I had to write this down so I don't get all tongue-tied. But anyway, um, honoring the fallen, the day is to remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. Um, so yes, and actually on Memorial Day, which is Monday, at 3 p.m. wherever you are, usually what happens is, you you take 1 minute of silence to remember all the people that served the country and passed away. Um, so yes, I had to write it down because sometimes I get tongue-tied. But anyway, welcome in everybody. I seen we had 20 people here a couple minutes ago, but now it's down to 6. It looks like, yes. But come on in, everybody. I don't know. It takes a while sometimes for people to come in. So anyway, yeah. Sometimes when I don't write things down, I get tongue-tied or I get repeat myself or I say the wrong words. Anyway, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Who do we have here? Somebody named Anna Harrison. Hey, welcome in. And what does two mean? I don't know. Two. Hello, 11 people. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. You're nice. People should be joining. Oh, I just started. I literally just came on. I don't know why it takes YouTube a little bit to. It takes a few minutes for everybody to get the signal. So, but welcome into my stream. We'll sadly have to go bye. Oh, well, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, I see it fluctuating up and down. I'm going to be doing some streams. I want to try to stream over the weekend here. I wanted to stream out in my yard, but we had such hot weather. It was like 90 something degrees. It was like 93 degrees. Then all of a sudden, a couple days ago, we got this huge winds and downpouring rain, and it's been raining ever since. Today it was a light rain. We had light rain today, but very cloudy day. I've been wanting to go to the lake and go out in the yard and stream, but if it's not, I'll stream inside. I wanted to do a cookout too, but like now I'll have to do my cookout inside, I guess, on my George Foreman grill. But but yes, happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Do you like my background? Anyway, yes. So I want to do some horizontal streams, but I don't usually get that many people. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Yes, I just came on. Hello, amazing, amazing, energetic Joshua. How are you? Welcome in. I hope everybody's 18 at least. I want to say hi to my friend Gina. Hey, and Roy. If you're here, I don't know. Hi, Roy. Hi, Gina. Thank you for stopping in. So anyway, I came on a little bit late. It's Friday. Chase. Hello, Chase. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. My number. Okay. We don't give personal information out. Okay. Hold on one second, everybody. Who do we have here? Let's see. Let's see. Somebody named Chase. Okay. Okay. Wait a second here. Okay. I got my iPad here, so I'm just setting it up. Ooh, we got 21 people. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. What's everybody doing over the weekend? This is our Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day is Monday, and we celebrate that a 3-day weekend usually with family and friends and stuff. So anyway, so welcome in, everybody. I could show my Pomeranian a little bit. Let's see. Oops. All right. I'm in my iPad here. 1 second. I don't know. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if I can do that. Well, anyways, welcome in. What's everybody doing for the holiday? Got some lemon water. Got some lemon water. I had to go out. I got a small headache. Sometimes when it rains, I know when it's going to rain because I get like a little headache, a small headache. Anyway, welcome in. I didn't have any plans for tonight, just other than to come in. Hello, Dave in Bangor, Maine. How are you? Happy Memorial Day weekend. You like my background? So how are you? How's your weather? I'm going to be doing some horizontal streams. I don't know. I'm going to try to stream over the weekend. Hopefully I can. Yeah, I might do more than one and stuff too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We've been getting a lot of rain. How about you? We got really hot weather because I wanted to go to the lake or go out in my yard and stream, but then we got 93-degree weather. Then we got massive storms and high winds and downpouring rain a couple days ago. And then it's been raining. It's been raining about 3 days, I guess, 3 days in a row, 2 or 3 days in a row. So I think we're going to get rain the whole week. I'm not sure. Sometimes they say it's going to rain and then it ends up not raining, so I don't know. Amazing, energetic Joshua. Stay amazing. Everyone take care and stay amazing. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Where are you from? Where's everybody from? So how are you, Dave in Bangor, Maine? How is Dave in Bangor, Maine? I saw the where it shows the people. We had 20 people, then we had 6 people, then 21 people, then there was like 25. Now we got 7. Hello, 7 people. Anyway, I didn't really have plans on what to say other than Happy Memorial Day weekend. Come on in, friends. I didn't have time to set up earlier, so anyway, I'm slouching. Anyway, so how is everybody? Ouch. I got this lace. I don't usually wear this lace shirt. See, it's got lace on it. I like this. But I had a purple shirt picked out, but then I changed it. Maybe I'll wear purple tomorrow, but I'm thinking blue maybe. I don't know. This is lace. It's a lace shirt. It's just kind of a comfy shirt with some jeans, all American jeans. I had some problems with my phone. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous now because I had my phone all charged up, and when I came on to come on here, all of a sudden it shut off, and then I plugged it in and it said it was 100%. So I don't know why it did that, and I'm having problems with my battery. So I have you plugged in right now. Um, I have it plugged in. Let's see what else is going on in here. Okay. Oh, I just seen something. Let's see who's our top fans. We can check this on the top here. Oh, okay. So is anybody, what's everybody else's weather? Is anybody having any cookouts, or anybody having any cookouts or anything? I like to cook out for the holiday, but I needed to clean my grill before I did that. But since it's been raining and I'm not going to be able to do that, I might just cook something on my George Foreman grill tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I've been kind of eating lightly. I haven't really had much of an appetite, but all of a sudden I'm hungry now. And I wasn't going to make sweets, and then I was, and I wasn't. And they didn't have some things at the store. I had to go to the store, but they didn't have some of the stuff that I needed. So I think I have to go back out tomorrow. And I wanted to get ice cream, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. But I'm thinking I might make brownies, and I'm like thinking I'm not going to. I don't know. I guess I can freeze some of the brownies because I don't want to be eating them all myself. But I don't know what's going on with my hair today, but okay. Yeah. So anyway, I got my brush here. So I'm just waiting for some friends to come in. If anybody wants to come in, I don't know if anybody's going to come in, but yes. So anyway, I've been very busy doing stuff. It's time for me to mow my yard again, and it's been wet, so I can't do it. Oh, there's my friend Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Hey, peace. Like my background. Happy Memorial Day weekend. We've been getting a lot of rain. How about you? I'm glad that you're here. I don't know if there's a baseball game on tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream over the weekend. Um, so how are you? How have you been? How's your weather? I'm going to try to do some horizontal streams. I don't know when, but maybe this weekend, maybe not. We'll see. I might use like the Prism Live. I don't usually get many people when I do that, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Thank you. Same here. Yes. Are you having any delicious foods over this holiday weekend? Raining? Yes. Oh, I know it. It's horrible, isn't it? All the rain and stuff. We can't go out on our nice 3-day weekend. I've been wanting to go to the, I've been wanting to, I don't know if my phone fell down or what, but let me see this. There. I have no idea. But anyway, I've been wanting to go to the lake. This is just a lacy shirt that I wear. Problem will cook. Oh, you're going to cook? I don't know what I'm going to have tomorrow. I'm either going to cook on my George Foreman grill or I'll make Italian or something. I don't really know. I haven't had Italian in a while. Plus, I can make pizza. I don't know what I'm going to make. I haven't had pizza in over a month, so I try to cut down on some of my carbs. I don't know what is going on with my phone, but I apologize. So anyway, so how is everybody? I got my my iPad here. I guess it looks okay. I don't know. I don't really know. But I'm bummed out about my stupid phone. What are you going to have? I like peppers and onions, but I don't have that. I don't eat hamburgers. Everybody knows that I don't like hamburger. We got 4 people. Hey, everybody. Anyway, I don't even know what to... We could talk about anything. I didn't really pick anything other than coming on here. So I'll probably be on about an hour unless I get more people. Sometimes I end up staying longer. The last stream I did was the baseball one, and I was only going to do like an hour, but then more people kept coming in, so I was like, okay, I'll stay on. And then I was on almost like 3 hours because like people come in at different times. I don't know. I don't think YouTube puts out the signal too well with the vertical. So I think more people would get the signal maybe if I did the other streams, but I don't know what's going on with my phone here. I don't know. Does that look better? I don't know. Sorry. Do you see any good movies? Because I'm thinking about watching one maybe later or tomorrow. since it's raining out. Eddie Siciliano, I never get a notification. Oh, you don't? That's strange. Well, you can reset it. Sometimes when you update your YouTube app, you got to go in and reset it. Um, like go in on my channel and hit unsubscribe, then hit subscribe again, then hit the bell notification. There's the bell notification. Um, you can either hit it priority or not priority, whatever. Some people I don't get theirs either, and then some people I do, and then some people I get like when they've already been on. But if you're on a channel a lot, most likely you would get the notifications. That's what I'm seeing anyway, what it said. Um, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying to work on more of my videos and my live streams and do some shorts. So I'm still gonna do the shorts, but just some. So I don't know, but I didn't get a video out this past few days here. I don't know. I wanted to get one ready, but I've been really busy with doing stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to keep my hair back there. So how are you? Do you have any good movies for me to watch later? Maybe, I don't know. One day I sat there trying to watch a movie, and then I just never watched one because it took me an hour to keep looking for one, and then I would start to watch one, and then I couldn't. It's like I'm trying to watch TV, but I don't really watch it that much, but I'm trying to get back into it a little bit, and I have some art projects that I want to work on. But anyway, so we had a few people that came in anyway. That's right, you're in Maryland, right? Didn't they have like a truck tip over or something there? I don't know, on one of the bridges. My cousin's in the Chesapeake Bay area. He works on those big bridges, but I don't ever see him or hear from him like every so many years or something. But he works on those big bridges. But I thought there was like a truck that turned over or something. I don't know. We got 4 people. Hello. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Drinking some. If I drink too much of this, I'll be running in the bathroom. So this is lemon juice and water. Ice cold water with ice in it. Oh, Chloe's curled up in a little ball on the couch. I'll show her later. She's so cute. I was brushing her earlier. I'm going to give her... it's time for her bath again. She's so cute. I don't know what I would do without her. She's such an adorable little baby. So I probably won't stay on too long if I don't get any more people. I don't know. I'm just keep saying I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that, but whatever. I've been on a lot of streams and watching a lot of people's videos, and I screwed up on my schedule this week. I've been trying to go to bed at a decent time and get up at a decent time, but I screwed up. So I'm thinking this is the weekend, so I can screw up all I want, but when Tuesday comes along, I'm going to have to just start over. Because I'm on there and I'm like, oh, I got to watch this video, and then I watch another video, and then I watch another video, or I'm on a stream. So anyway, I like this shirt. I don't wear this too much. It's because it's been hot, you know what I mean? But it's cooling down. But anyway, it's got lace. It's all lace. I have a black one that's different that buttons up. This one doesn't button up, but anyway. I got my star necklace on. And I don't usually wear these earrings, but I figure they were blue, so I would wear them. They got some sort of stones in them. Yes. So I probably look tired anyway. Chloe's over there on the couch. I'll have to bring her over in a minute. My glass is like cold and it's running all over the table. I should have brought something over to put under it. We can do a Q&A. Let's see, what should we do? What should we ask? What do we want to ask for the Q&A? Where does place you've fallen asleep? Okay. That's something that they chose. I didn't choose that, just so you know. It says weirdest place you've ever fallen asleep. That's YouTube. That YouTube picked that one. I don't know if I have a weirdest place that I fell asleep. I'm trying to think. I don't have like a very strange place that I've fallen asleep. What'd you have for dinner, Eddie? I'm glad that you're here. I don't have. That's a weird one. That's a weird one that YouTube put. I just put it on there because it said want to do this. Weirdest place you've fallen asleep. I'm trying to think about that one. I gotta think about that one because I don't think I've ever fallen asleep in a weird place. So I'm trying to think. I got my TV on. I don't know what show that is though. But anyway. So it looks like there's not really anybody coming in. I don't know if anybody, probably if you didn't get the notification, nobody else probably did. I have no idea. Weirdest place you've ever fallen asleep? That is a very strange question. I don't know. I can't even think of a place, really. I'm trying to think and think and think, and I don't have a weird place that I've ever fallen asleep. Right, Chloe? No. No. I should have come on earlier. You're probably going to cook. What are you going to make, Eddie Siciliano? Are you getting together with your family? I talked to my mom, called me today. I'm going to call her tomorrow. This weather's been really sucky though. I like this bracelet that I have on. Let me take it off so you can see it better. I think I got it at Marshall's or Ross, one of those places, but it's got little charms on it. I always wanted one of those Pandora bracelets, but I don't have that. I never got one. I seen somebody that had that, but anyway, it's got different things on it. See, it's got the star, a heart. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a guest bracelet, but and it's got that. Mostly hearts. There's another heart. And yes, and it's like one of these kind that has that. But I was watching somebody stream and they had a Pandora bracelet and they had a couple of them, and they had like when they met their husband, when they were dating them, they got them a charm for that. Then they had a charm for different things, and then she had a charm for when they got married, and then they had another charm when she had a kid. I thought that was really cute. And then she has another bracelet that had all kinds of stuff on it, like candy and different charms. I don't know, different things that she liked. But I thought that's pretty cool. I remember my brother got one for his wife a while back. I don't know if she still has it, but Seems like it's a slow night, so I might have to end it if nobody's going to come in. I don't know what everybody's doing. I wasn't really on the internet today, only this morning, so, or I should say in the early afternoon. Hello, Dutchman. Hello. Happy Memorial Day weekend. How are you? I'm glad to see you. I don't know, this thing up here is something that YouTube picked, which I don't have an answer for that, so I don't know if I should just take it off anyway. So how are you? Did you get any, how's your weather? What kind of weather are you getting? Are you getting all the heat? We got 93-degree weather for a few days. Actually, it was like hot like that all week. And then we got tons of rain. And I think we're going to get a week of rain. I'm doing great. I see you in vertical mode. Yes. I'm probably going to I'm going to try to stream more on the weekend, but I'm going to probably do horizontal. I can't do horizontal when I'm walking because I need a battery, so I got to keep it plugged in because the gimbal freaks out when I plug in my battery pack. So when I'm walking, I have to have it vertical. I don't get too many people when it's horizontal, but I want to play with the Prism Live. I'll probably come on and play that, which nobody really gets lately nobody's getting the notification. I've had people, my friend Eddie said he didn't get, did you get a notification? I don't know. It's been 96, but the humidity has been only 10%. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow. I saw something on the news, something about people getting evacuated in California. What happened? I don't know what happened there. We got 5 people. Hey, everybody. I'm drinking my lemon water. If I drink too much of it, I'll be running in the bathroom, so. Did you have anything good for dinner? I had a sandwich. I just had a sandwich. It's hard to believe that May is pretty much over with, that we're going to be entering June, and that, this is usually Memorial Day kicks off the start of the holiday weekend as well. I mean, the summer weekend, summertime. I meant to say summertime. But, yes, so far we're just, yes, my daughter lives 3 miles from the chemical leak and she had to be evacuated. Oh, that's what it was, a chemical leak? Wow. Oh, that's horrible. Wow. I didn't know what was going on. I heard people talking about it, and then I didn't read the whole thing, so I didn't know what was going on. Do you have plans for the holiday weekend here? I don't have any plans. I'm just going to be here. There's a lot of things going on, though. There's bands and everything, but a lot of things have just, the prices have gone way up. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of bands playing. They have a lot of outdoor stuff, but I think a lot of that's going to get canceled if we're going to get rain the whole weekend. Yeah. The sun did end up coming out at the very end of the day. After dinner some point in time, I guess the sun came out, but we pretty much had like rain and clouds all day. Everything's really wet out there. I have to mow my yard again, but it was like a couple days ago before the rain, everything was like burnt. So we really needed the rain. And I was gonna mow part of it, but then I figured I wouldn't because it was burnt. And now that we got this downpouring rain and rain of the last few days, everything's green and tall, like the grass is starting to grow. So I'm gonna have to get out there and start doing all that again. No gas being so high, I hadn't planned on going anywhere. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not as well. I know they're getting us everywhere with the gas prices and the food prices, and I don't know. I don't know. I was going to cook on my grill, but with the rain, I'm not going to. So you're going to have any plans for making any delicious foods this weekend? I'm debating, do I want to make brownies? Do I want to make brownies? I was trying not to make brownies, but I might. I don't know. I can always freeze some of them, I think, so that I don't eat them all. But I didn't really have plans on coming on here. Usually I plan something, but lately I've been just coming on. I should have put a post on earlier, but I'm never good with time, so I don't know. I usually say around, but I put it up before I came on. I like using the vertical because I can use these green screens, and I love the green screens. I like using the green screen. But do you like my background? I probably should take this down because it's not, nobody's doing it. Okay. And Dutchman said he had for dinner bird's eye garlic chicken and stir fry. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm hungry now. I had just a sandwich, but yummy. That sounds delicious. I'm debating if I want to make pizza this weekend because I haven't had it in over a month. But then I'll have to make my own dough because I didn't buy any at the store. And then I'm debating, do I want to do that this weekend? Or I do have like a ham steak that I'm thinking about cooking on my grill. Or I'm thinking about making something Italian or something. I don't know. One of those three things. Or we got a few days here, so. But if I make pizza, it'll last me a couple of days. If I make the ham steak, that'll be a couple of days of meals too because it's like a piece, so I have to cut it in half. So Chloe's over here snoozing. I brushed her. Yeah, she's so cute. She's like curled up in a little ball. Chloe. She doesn't even hear me anymore. I wanted to get ice cream and I didn't though. So I don't know if I'll either do that or brownies or if I'll just get ice cream and have it another day. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know of any good movies I can watch? I don't even know. Why do I keep saying that? Stop. I keep saying I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see what you said here. And Dutchman says, so to answer your question above, the weirdest place I wake up from on a rock resting my head in a desert when I was a teenager here in Arizona. Oh, wow. Wow. You there that's was that kind of weird? I can't think of anywhere that I've woken up in a weird place, so that's very strange. Oh, I see you removed that question. Oh yeah, I just said nobody was answering it, but then you answered it right after I took it down. Maybe I should have kept it up. I don't know. That's something that YouTube picked, and then I just agreed with it, and then I just stuck it up there, but nobody's coming and answering it. But thank you for coming in and saying hello and everything and hanging out. I'll probably try to come on more. I don't know, unless somebody else is gonna stream, then I'll just. But then again, if they do, I'll come on late or something again. I don't know. Um, yeah. Do you know of any good movies I could watch? I don't know. I might watch a movie. Try to watch a movie anyway. Every time I try to watch a movie, I can't. I get bored with it, or like I couldn't find one. One day I sat for like a while just clicking on trying to find something because I haven't watched Hulu in a while. I have Hulu and Disney Plus. Maybe it'll be a Disney weekend. Maybe I'll watch Disney movies because that's happy. Um, so yeah, my husband was in the army. He didn't die um, during his service, but I have his flag over there. I have his flag and I have just a few decorations over there. Um, I haven't seen many movies lately, but most of them I watch are action ones. Yeah, I like some. I got action movies. Um, I do have. I can't think of the name of the movie. It's where this guy's. It's where the guy Gerard. I think his last name is Gerard. I can't think of his first name, but he's protecting the president or something like that. That is the most massive, great action movie. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's something down or something like that is the name of it, but it is an awesome movie. Um, I have action, I have comedy, I have drama. I have so many movies. I should come on with a pile of movies and just start showing them. I'm into John Wayne, Clint Eastwood movies. Oh, my husband used to watch some of those. Yes. They used to have some good westerns with those. Like I used to like what I like western movies. I have some western ones, western movies. Um, yes, those are good. John Wayne was pretty good. One of my friends, she was a little bit older than me. Um, her dad liked the John Wayne, and she had a lot of John Wayne stuff. But yeah, I might do a Disney movie this weekend or whatever. I don't really know. Star Wars. I think they're having a movie come out. I don't know when that's coming out. I do like City Slicker and City Slicker 2 with Billy Crystal. Oh, I don't know that one. I've never heard of that one. I have the Hulu and Disney Plus. Well, it's the Disney Plus bundle, whatever. And now Disney owns Hulu, so they put that all in one app. And I did try to watch a movie the one day, and I noticed that Amazon Prime is giving free movies every now and then. So there was a free one that I watched. I don't remember what it was, but I don't have Amazon Prime, but I have the Amazon Fire Stick, TV Fire Stick. And Pluto is free, and Tubi is free. I don't know. I just don't. I wish I had someone to watch movies with me, though. You should watch those movies sometimes. Billy Crystal is hilarious. He's okay. You should watch that one that I'm talking about, but I cannot think of the name of it. It's Gerard. What his last name's Gerard or his first name's Gerard? I don't know. Um President Down or something like that. I don't know the name of it. Something like that. I wish I could think of the name of it. Now that's gonna drive me nuts, and I own that movie. Maybe I could try to find it. I don't know. He's like protecting the president, and it's a really blow him up, shoot him up movie. It's a very cool movie. Very, very cool. You should watch it. Oh, okay. I read that. I don't know. It looked like the thing moved. Or you did. I don't know. We got 7 people. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Yeah, I wanted to come on. I don't, there's games in here too, but I wasn't going to play those. Do you like playing pool? I like playing pool. I like fishing, and I haven't been fishing in a long time. I was on a stream where somebody was fishing, and that looks like fun, but my husband used to put the worm and everything on it, and I don't know if I can do that. You know what I mean? I might have to bring gloves if I do that. You should watch those movies. Sometimes Billy Crystal is hilarious. Okay. I like drama movies too, so, or whatever. Yeah, drama, comedy, and act. I like all of it. I'm not like any specific. I get in the mood for things though, like I'll be in the mood for the comedy, or I'll be in the mood for the drama. But I'm feeling like I want to watch Disney movies for some reason. I don't know, or the Disney Channel. And Star Wars. I feel like I didn't see the last few Star Wars. Or the last one. I don't know if that's going to be on there. But, so I'm thinking that I might like to watch Star Wars if they have that one. I don't know. There was one that I missed. The last one I missed. Oh, and Dutchman says, oh, and I like John Candy and the Uncle Buck and the Great Outdoors and the Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. Oh, okay. I haven't seen any of those. Those are like old ones. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. He was funny, John Candy. He's not around anymore, is he? I don't think so. Maybe that's what I should do. Try to we could have a conversation on movies and stuff next stream. I don't know. I could get a whole bunch of movies out and show them. I don't know. I'll have to find the one that I'm talking about with the. I think it's called President Down, but I don't remember if that's it. And I can't look it up because of my phone. And I never went on. I got my iPad, but I don't want to go out of this. They are old ones, but classics. Yes. I used to like a lot of Westerns. I do have Westerns. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. And I had the one with the women. I can't think of that one. I got a bunch of them. I don't know. I like all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I don't know if there's other people streaming or what. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other movies. I don't know. My mind is blank a little bit right now. Sometimes I get like a small headache, and I haven't gotten that in a long time, but we've been getting so much rain, and it's like an allergy thing, I think. Like I know when it's going to rain, sometimes I'll get like a small headache, and that's what's happening. I got like a small headache. But anyway, is what it is. Anyway, I love this background. That's why I like using the vertical, because you can use the background. So I don't think you can do that with Prism Live. As far as I know, you can't unless you have other software, but maybe I could be wrong. But it's just another thing I got to figure out if I do it like that. I like your background. Oh, hi, there's Cool Girl. How are you? Or Cool Grip. I can't see that if it's a Cool Girl or Cool Grip. How are you? Hello. Hello. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. How are you? Happy Friday. Have you seen any good movies lately? I'm thinking about maybe watching a movie later on, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to try to stream more over the weekend. Dutchman says hello. I'm doing good, she says. Hello. Yes, I was busy. I would have come on earlier, but maybe I'll try. I do want to try different times, but weekends are the only time I'll stream late. So I don't know what time I'll come on tomorrow or the next day. Goodfellas. Oh yes, I love that one. Eddie's Italian, so we probably have the same movies that we like. That's a really good one. I think I own that one as well. And the Godfather series is very good too. I have that whole series. But what was that one, The Sopranos? That was a good one too, but I didn't like the way that ended. Did you guys ever see The Sopranos? Oh my God, they ended that horrible. And I never got that on TV, and I remember we rented them or something. I don't know. You used to be able to rent them. Yes. Anyway, has anybody else seen any good movies? When I come on, does anybody have any topics that they would like to discuss for the next stream? Or we can do movies. I don't know. We can do more movies. We could talk about movies and food every time, right? It's always a good thing. I love Memorial Days. That's my favorite holiday. Oh, nice. My favorite holiday is 4th of July, Christmas, Valentine's Day. And I like Easter and everything too, but Pope of Greenwich Village. I've never seen that one, but that's probably a good one. Anybody else? Scarface. Yes, I remember that one. There's a friend of mine that he has a channel, and I haven't seen him in a while. He stopped making some videos for a while, but he was putting up clips, and he's got a clip of that, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a classic. And he put the scene up that said, oh, what did it say? Say hello to my friend or something like that. I don't know. You probably know what it says. Mickey Rourke and Eric Roberts. Yes. And Cool Girl says, The 4th of July is my parents' anniversary. Oh, nice. They were married 56 years. Very nice. That's very good. Wow, that's a long time. I was married 24 years and with my husband 29. And I wanted 4th of July, since it was one of my favorite holidays. I wanted to get married on that day, but the problem was that those days were already picked, and I got married in a big Catholic church. But yes. So yeah, August was my anniversary, but it would have been 30 years, I think, this year. But yeah. But I'm moving forward. I'm doing okay. I don't know. I got to start dating or something, I guess. But I don't know how to. I don't know where you meet people, so I have no clue. But they, I don't think those dating apps are. I don't really know. I'm too chicken. It's a great movie. Yes. So what did everybody have for dinner, and what are you going to have for the weekend? Is everybody else getting the rain or the heat? I got these earrings on. They're like blue stones. They have blue stones, and I got my star necklace on, and I'm wearing this lacy shirt. It was hot earlier, but then that's cooling down, so I had this on because it's cool in here. And I was showing my bracelet there. This bracelet here, I have it. Ooh, ooh. Sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. Yes, the holidays are always hard, so you can see me on here on the holidays. I don't know. Yeah, holidays are always the hardest, but I might just watch Disney movies over the weekend. I don't know. I want to try to watch a movie. Yes. Do you like my background? I love the background. So you still here, Dutchman? He's about 3 hours behind us. He's in Arizona. And Cool Grip is in Arkansas, and Eddie's in Maryland. It's a great movie. I got my Chloe here. I'll show Chloe in a little bit. She's over here on the couch. I gotta give her a bath, a bubble bath. She's so cute. She's my little baby. The only rain we will get here in Phoenix is lawn sprinklers and showers in the bathroom. That's funny. And let's see. I had hot dog and some salad for supper. Cool Grip says. Oh, that's good. I like hot dogs, but I'm not supposed to eat them. I'm not supposed to eat hamburgers and hot dogs, period. But I hate hamburgers, but I do like meatballs, and I do like ground sirloin meat in my in sauce sometimes as well, and I like it in tacos. But I can't stand hamburgers. It's like but everybody knows that, and now you guys know that. So anyway, won't catch me eating meatloaf either. Oh, anyway, but I love some meatballs. But I put I mix my meatballs with different things. I don't know. I make really good meatballs. Meatballs and spaghetti. I can't make meatballs for myself because I don't know how to make a few. I make a whole bunch. But my husband used to like my meatballs. And hot dogs. I'm not supposed to eat that stuff, but I do like to eat it anyway. Like I'll have it like maybe once over the summer or something. I can tell you a funny story. One time one time we went to New Hampshire on a vacation, and we actually went to Salisbury Beach. You can go camping on the beach and the ocean and everything. It's right there, but you go up like maybe 15 minutes and there's like New Hampshire. So one time we went camping at Salisbury Beach, and that place is, I don't even know if that place is there anymore, but anyway. So we went down to New Hampshire, which is 15 minutes up the road, and we went down the boardwalk and hung out on their beach, and we ate dinner and everything. And then on the way home, this is horrible. On the way home, I had like a stomach ache from the clams. I had clams. Oh my God, I never had such horrible stomach ache. But anyway, yes, that was that anyway, but it was horrible. You're welcome. I went to Costco's early this morning and it was so crowded, but I go in and out fast. Oh, nice. I have to go back to the store because they didn't have what I needed, and I don't really want to go there, but I got to go there tomorrow. Um, some of the aisles were empty, so I don't know. I don't know if I should bother though. I don't know if I should just go somewhere else, but um, I think there's a Costco here in Johnson City, but I don't go to Johnson City too much. Um, but yeah, I think you gotta have a membership there. But I wish they had the Trader's Joe here because I hear so many great things about that store. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. So happy Memorial Day weekend. If anybody else is watching, we got 5 people. Hello. So I could tell you another funny story. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you about the hot dog story. So one time we were on the way to visit my mom and we were going to New York, okay? Um, so we were driving there and we went to one of those, what are those, gas station mart places or whatever. And we were hungry and my husband's like, oh, do you want one of those hot dogs? And I'm like, yeah. So they had them, you know what I mean? They looked and smelled really good and everything and they tasted delicious. Well, I ended up in the bathroom. I ended up in the bathroom, you guys, for like an hour or more, and he thought somebody stole me. And I had such cramping from those hot dogs, and I was like on the toilet, and I was like, oh my God, people were knocking on the door, and they were, and as soon as I seen my mom, like she was like, my mother couldn't even wait for us to get there. She was standing outside with her little dog. And I'm like, oh my God, is the door open? I gotta use her bathroom. I barely like we kept having to stop. But that's what the hot dog did to me. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What are the best kinds to buy? I don't even know. But anyway. So I'm debating whether to make brownies or not. Is everybody getting together with their families, or are they just hanging out by themselves? Or like Dutchman said, the gas prices are so high that a lot of people, this is a time where a lot of people do traveling, but I've seen a lot of people like laid over in the airports and stuff. Like, so there's a lot of that going on, and some of them shut down. I'm debating if I should stay up tonight and watch a movie or just go to bed. It's hard for me to go to bed like early. I don't know. I'm hanging out by myself, but I might go early for a bike ride. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I have my bike, but we're going to get rain the whole weekend. So that's probably a lot of people I think are going to be staying home and everything with the gas prices and whatnot. I was looking it up. I always try to find free stuff, but a lot of things are just expensive. But there's a lot of bands and different things going on. Um, there's a place by the lake where they usually have bands, but it's gonna rain. I haven't taken my bike out yet this year. It gets 90-degree weather is too hot. They have this place called Damascus. It's in Virginia, and I'd love to go there. Like this lady told me that there's a lot of bears in the area, so I think I'd rather have somebody with me. I have one of those things that you put around you that I got when I started streaming from Amazon that you can put the camera on there, I guess. So I don't know if I could do that when I'm out riding a bike or whatever. Has anybody ever done zip lining? I'm not interested in that. For some reason, I wouldn't mind parachuting, but I definitely don't want to do zip lining. Is that weird or what? I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of heights, so I have no idea how that would go. I don't even know if I could do that because of the heart murmur. If I could do the, you know, um, when you jump out of the plane as well. I like that too. I would like to try that. I don't think I can do it though. I don't know if I can. Yeah, that sucks when it's raining and you can't get outside. Are you very far away from a mall? Not too far from the mall. Maybe about not too far. I don't really know. I haven't gone there in a while because the better mall is in the Johnson City area, but malls here aren't really too great. There's a small mall. There's a small mall, yeah. But a lot of things I haven't been there in a while. They're building a they have an IMAX in Bristol, but then they're building an IMAX in Kingsport as well, theater. I wish I had the money to go to movies because that would be fun. I love those IMAX theaters, you know. No, that would not be good for you to hike alone with a heart condition and for your own safety, in my opinion. Yes, exactly. I know it. I went on that. I have one hike on my channel. It's in my playlist. And I went to the waterfall and I did that by myself. But that was when we had that 100-degree weather. And that was not a good idea. But like, um, one of my friends was supposed to come with me, but she brought her elderly mom, and she said she couldn't go all the way up, but I was there, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do it, but I wasn't gonna do it, but I did do it. But after I did that, I thought, well, no, I'm not gonna do that unless I can have somebody go with me again, because there's a lot of other trails, but I have some playlists set up in my playlist area. But there's only one hike on there so far. But there's a lot of trails here, a lot of trails, and there's a lot of waterfalls and different things like that. And same thing up in Pigeon Forge. I saw a couple of waterfalls when my husband was alive. He died of COVID, in case anybody doesn't know. But I went on a couple of them up there. I've been to Niagara Falls as well. I love Niagara Falls when I was younger in my 20s. Niagara Falls was the most beautiful, I think. But yeah, I don't think I'll do another hike ever again unless I have somebody with me, because the Tennessee is filled with bears, and I've never seen one. And actually, this other person I know that has a channel, they're in Gatlinburg, and the bears are just walking on the street where the people are, and people just stop on the street, and then there'd be like people tell you, nope, stop, you know what I mean, because you're not supposed to get near them. And there was one crossing the street with the 3 little babies it had. If you did go, it would be only good if there were lots of people around. Yes, that's the thing. When I went on that hike that I did, people were coming down the trail and I was going up. But once I got up there, I was by myself, and I'm like, it was so quiet and peaceful and beautiful. And I did the video because I had planned on doing, it was when I started my channel around that time, but it's in my playlist. And I had planned on doing a live stream, but there was no signal. There was absolutely no signal. It's called Laurel Falls, and there was no signal whatsoever. So I ended up videotaping it, and I put music on it and everything. And then when I came down the trail, I took a break, and then I live streamed after that down by the lake. There was a lake there, and I did it that way. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing any of that by myself. I don't know anybody to go with either. I don't have anybody, because either people don't do that, or they're working all the time, so they can't go with me. So I don't know. There's some type of meetup thing I can join, but I'm not on Facebook, so I'd have to join Facebook and then go with them or whatever. I guess I could, but it's a group, I guess, that's in Johnson City. I don't know much about Johnson City. I know how to get there and everything, but yeah, I would have to do that. So I don't know. Plus, with gas prices, I probably wouldn't be able to. There have been 2 incidents of where Two hikers were severely injured in Yellowstone National Park when they encountered a mother bear and her cubs. Oh, wow. That sounds scary. Are they black bears or are they grizzlies? Because they have black bears here. They're all over the place. They're all over here where I live in Northeast Tennessee, and they're all in there in the East Tennessee, but they're in Tennessee, period. But I found out that bears don't go to sleep in Tennessee. I thought, I'm from upstate New York, and we have bears in the Adirondacks, the black bears, but um, never encountered one. But there was one once up in the Adirondacks that ripped open the cabin door and tore a place apart. So they were grizzlies. Oh, wow. Yeah, that they're more dangerous, I think, much more dangerous than the black bear. But the bears in the Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg area are so used to people that there's people standing there, and like they'll be walking on the street, and then a bear will come, and like they call them rangers, the people that like the Smoky Mountain area. I guess it's like the Smoky Mountain area, but anyway, I saw some videos on somebody's channel, and they get bears often, and like some stupid idiot about a year or two ago, I don't know if it was last summer or the summer before, they chased a bear and they got hurt. They got like they got bit and everything and hurt by the bear, but like you never do that. Like who in their right mind would even do that? That's crazy. But they did attack a few people a few years back, but most of the time I guess the rangers will just say nope, stop, and then the bear will just do its own thing. But I don't know. I haven't come there. But grizzly bears, yeah. Have you ever seen the white bear, the spirit bear? There's a spirit bear. It's pure white, and it's part of the black bear family. I don't know what makes it white, um, but it's up in Alaska. It's somewhere in Alaska. So anyway, thank you for all the likes, everybody. Is everybody still here? I don't know if Cool Grip is still here, and Eddie, if you're still here. I don't know. Should I come on over the weekend? I was gonna try to. I don't know. I have games in here. There's games in here. Yes, I'm still here. Thank you. So how long do you ride when you go for your bike ride? How long do you ride your bike? I'm out of shape this year. I'm usually not out of shape. I'm usually really good in shape, but this year I'm like really out of shape. I don't know. It's not really being out of shape. I guess it's just my heart murmur is a little different this year. I don't know why. But if I drink too much of this, I'll be running in the bathroom. This lemon water, I put some lemon in there. I'm debating if I should make brownies later, but then I can freeze some. My mom said that. She goes, well, just freeze some if you don't want to eat all of them or whatever. But yes. So this is just a hangout. Happy Friday hangout. Did you see my last comment about bears? Yes, I read it. They were grizzlies. Yes, I did. I read it. I read your comment out loud. Yellowstone Park. Yeah, one of my friends on YouTube here, they live near Yellowstone Park. No, this one, Michelle. What do you mean this one? Did you see my last comment about bears? No, this one. Yes, I'm still here. They were grizzlies, I think. And I read the one about Yellowstone. If I go, it would be a good... If I go, it would only be good if there were lots of people. Oh, if you go. I read that one. Yeah, I read all of it. I don't know, but the last stream I did miss a few comments. It's really weird that you could be sitting here looking at the screen and you don't see everything. So that's very strange. Because sometimes I'm thinking, oh, was that even on the screen? Because I'll read everything after the chat comes up. I usually go through and read everything when I get time. But I appreciate everybody coming in. I guess YouTube is blocking my last comment. I don't see anything blocked. That's weird. Well, put whatever you said, put it again. Maybe I'll see it. Did you see my last comment about bears? Yes. There have been 2 instances of 2 hikers that were injured in Yellowstone National Park encountered by its mother bear and the cubs on the trail. Is that the one that you were talking about? I did see that one. Usually I can see if YouTube's blocking it, but that's what I'm saying. The last time, like, I noticed some comments that I didn't even see, and I'm sitting right here looking at it. So it's like weird. I don't see it on my cell phone, but I see it on my computer. Oh, I wonder what it. I don't see it at all. I read everything that you said, so that's strange. I have my iPad and I have my cell phone, and I don't see. Well, you want to know something weird? Carpo, before I came on, he commented on one of my videos, and you know how you get things at the top of your phone and then you can see, not everybody's comment comes from the top of the phone, but for some reason his did. So I clicked on it and then it wasn't on the video. And then I went back and then I looked on the video on the bottom on the studio side and it wasn't there. But then I went on the YouTube side and there's like a little bell. I don't know, I'd have to show you. There's like a little bell or something. You can look in there for comments. That's where I'm having to respond back to people, because it won't let me respond on the YouTube is not letting people respond, and I know other people have this problem. That's why I'm saying people, because I'm not the only one having this problem. I try to respond on the video on the studio and it's not letting me. It'll say error. So I go on the YouTube side, out of the studio, I go on the YouTube side, up in the little bell, and I saw Carpo's comment. And then I clicked on it and I went, it brought me to the video and his comment wasn't there. So it's YouTube. It's whatever the hell they're freaking doing. And I updated everything. All my apps are updated. So that's really strange. But no, I'm not seeing your comment and you're seeing on one thing and not another. So that's something to do with YouTube. But usually what happens is it'll say holding comments. And I don't see that either. So that's weird. And it's nothing that's derogatory that I'm saying. Really, I can try to post it again. Let me go out and back in. Okay, yes, definitely. That's something to do with YouTube. But usually it'll say holding the comment or whatever. When it says holding a comment, that's YouTube, but I don't even see that. I'm feeling tired today. I don't know. Hello, everybody. We're just hanging out. Okay, I'll be here. He's going to go out and try to repost it. But anyway, I don't know if anybody else is having that problem about trying to respond to people, but you can respond to everybody on the YouTube side. Up in the top of your screen, there's a bell. That's where you would do it. I've been watching a lot of art streams, and it's making me want to get my art supplies out. So, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit cold all of a sudden. I might have to make some tea. Yes. But yes, I've been staying up too late and watching everybody's videos and stuff. No, it won't post it. Oh, well. Oh, that is so strange. Now I'm wondering what you're saying. I wonder why. That is weird. The weirdest thing is usually on my end, it would say holding comment, and then I would go in and I don't even see that. So, I wonder what word you triggered it to not use or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube's got this aggressive AI system now, and I had to shut off Nightbot as the mod, so YouTube is doing the mod. Um, yeah, because it was fighting the Nightbot. Oh, you were here when I did that, when it was kicking everybody out? Well, that was the issue it was having. Um, YouTube had an update today. I updated my phone and the app updated, so I don't know. It won't post. That's strange. Now I'm wondering what you said. You know what? Oh, that's weird. I wish I know what it was about. What was it about? Now you got me wondering. I was just making a comment about a Glacier National Park. A hiker was made a meal of hiker and they had to dispose of the bear. Oh, goodness. Ouchie. That's horrible. Um, that's horrible, yes. I know people don't realize that bears aren't to be messed with, you know what I mean? And they do have, most animals have a, like if you run or something, they'll chase you. And most animals have that. That's why if your dog ever gets loose when it's on a leash or something, don't run after your dog. Run the other way. Yell its name and start running the other. It'll come running for you. Like that's what I always used to tell my friends and say the word treats. But anyway, Chloe had like 3 treats today, or no, maybe 4. But usually she only gets 1 or 2 because I don't want to get her having too much fatness or whatever. Bear. So I had to revise the comment for it to post. That's weird. I wonder what word it didn't like. That's strange. But yeah, the spirit bear. Look up the spirit bear. It's in Alaska. And I never knew about it until they wanted to, I guess they wanted to put oil there, piping and stuff. And that's when I first heard of it because they were it's pure white and it's in the black bear family. It's part of the black bear family. But yeah, in the Adirondacks, because I grew up in upstate New York, a black bear ripped open, because they have cabins up there. Well, it ripped open the door and went in and tore apart the place. I don't know if the lady was in there or not, if they were home or not, but that's happened more than once. And they say don't leave. When I used to, Memorial Day weekend, I used to go up to Lake George, because in the Adirondack area, and I used to go camping with my friends. A whole bunch of us would go. And yes, they always told us, do not keep your food out in the coolers. Lock it in your car and keep it locked away from the tent when you go to sleep and stuff, you know. I used to go horseback riding. I'm not really into camping that much, but I do like it if it's on a beach, but I don't know, I don't really like it too much anymore, but the beach camping would be fun if I could do that again. Beach camping. When I went camping on the Salisbury beach, that was awesome. You could hear the ocean and, you know, it was really nice. So you asked me earlier how far I went on my last bike ride, and last week I rode 24 miles. Wow. That's wow. And it took me 5 hours, but it took my time. Wow. How can you do that in the heat there? Like I'd be like, with my heart murmur, I have like a sticky valve when it's very hot and humid. The cool weather, I can do anything in the cool weather, but how the heck do you do that in that heat? The heat slows me down. I wouldn't make it in the heat. I don't think I could live in Arizona because of the heat. I don't know. So maybe it's not as humid there, maybe? I don't know. That's a long, 24 miles is a lot. Wow. Do you like go really fast? I used to ride my bike. I think the longest I rode it was 8 miles. That's about what I did, which I can ride my bike for a long time. I do like that. I haven't rode though yet this year, but I need to fix my seat and I don't have the right tool or I'm not doing it right and I don't know. My husband wasn't handy with tools or anything like that, so I don't think he has the tool because he only has like a couple of screwdrivers and a hammer and a drill. But um, whatever tool I need to fix my seat and my handlebars is not anywhere. So I had bought myself a different seat and I don't know how to take it off. I don't know how to take the seat off that's on there. Um, yeah, but I have a bike rack for my bike. Maybe I could take it to the park. I don't know. I can't go up the hills anymore on my bike. I have to stop and walk it up. But yeah, the farthest I went was about 8 miles. And I remember I had a boyfriend at the time, and he was a nice person. But anyway, I don't want to say his name. I was in my 20s, and I was about 8 miles from my mom, and I rode my bike, and I used to know like state troopers and stuff. I dated a few of them. Um, and I had a whole group of friends that I hung out with, and they were beeping at me. They were like driving by me and everything, and I'm like, here I am on my bike. But I took snacks and I took like a backpack. I took my camera and everything when I went on this bike ride, and I remember them seeing them later on. They're like, what were you doing on your bike? I'm like, riding my bike. But when I got to my mom's, there was no way I could make it home, so I ended up calling my boyfriend at the time. I'm like, can you come and pick me up? And can you borrow somebody's truck to put my bike in? And he did. He came to pick me up and he dropped me off on my bike. um, I don't know how many miles I can do now because I haven't rode in a while. That day it was only going to be 88 degrees, and so I went out at 7:30 a.m. No, I don't go fast at all, and I love to stop and smell the roses. Yes, that's what I did when I had mine. I was like, and everybody's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you think I was doing? I was on my bike riding it." If you know what I mean, I can go too fast. It's all flat. Yes. Um, it is beautiful when you're riding your bike. They have groups down here. I guess that's another Facebook thing that you can join a group and go with them, and they go to different places. So I don't know if you have to, like, if you ride with people and then another time you drive or whatever. But yes, so that you're not alone, I guess. But again, I'm not on Facebook, so I'm not on Facebook. Um, I feel a little nervous about doing those kind of things, but anyway, yes. But there are a lot of nice hiking trails here and stuff. There's one area where I can walk to through the woods, and I might do it, but I don't know if I'm going to get a signal, so I might have to do a video. Um, it's at one of the parks. They have a what do they call that? Like a water world type thing. I don't know what the name of it is. That's opening up this weekend. I don't know how much it is to go there, but it's a huge, huge thing. It's in Jonesboro, I think. Wetlands or something it's called. I don't know what it's called, but that's opening up. Um, that's still hot. For me, that would still be hot, 88 degrees. I do like it when it's like 80 degrees, though. I like the 80-degree weather. And plus, in the scorching heat in the summer, I don't bother riding my bike, and I will go to the gym to ride in the stationary bike. Oh, nice. Yes. I used to, when I came down here, because it's very hot here, I used to do one of those treadmills, because we had rented an apartment before we moved to where we live now, and they had one of those treadmills, and I would go in there and use that, and I would use their bikes. I like doing that. Yeah, I do like that. So yeah. Yeah, that must be very hot though, but Did you bring enough to drink? I mean, my goodness, that's like very hot. Still, that's really hot. So we're just having a hangout here. I don't know if I should pick a subject if I come on tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on, but I don't know what's going to happen. If I got to go to the store, then I might end up coming on late again. I don't know. All right. I've been trying to come on earlier. I don't know. Just everybody keep your notifications on. Um, yeah. Because I think I'm not persistently on, I think that's why some people aren't getting the notifications. I don't know. This new apartment I just moved to, they have an awesome gym with a AC and good gym equipment. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I used to like that machine. What's it called? Like a stair stepper. It looks like a bike, but it's not. You stand on it and you just do that. Yeah, the place when we moved down here was air conditioned too, and it had a pool table in there as well. They had like a pool table, and then they had another room that they had like glass, and then you walk through the glass doors, and then that's where the gym equipment was. But it was pretty cool. It was nice. Nobody really used that stuff, so I would use it. I do like playing pool. I haven't done that in a long time. I'll show my pool stick some point in time. I haven't played in so long, probably suck, but I used to be pretty good. Stairmaster. Yes, that one. That's it. An elliptical machine. Yes, I like that. I like that. I'm not good at lifting weights, but I probably need it. It's so weird the holidays. Like, just, I don't know. My husband's been gone a while. He's not here anymore. But the holidays still kind of suck because I lost my brother too, so it kind of sucks. I don't know. And my mom's older and she's in another state, and my other brother's in another state, and my other brother, I don't know. It just kind of sucks. But what are you going to do about it? They say, oh, do the things you used to do, but it's like not the same, and I don't know. I didn't put too many decorations around. I have this like star that I hung up there, and I don't know. A lot of times we would always go up to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg. I would like when he was alive, I would make a cookout. I would do cooking out. So I would cook out, and he would take me up to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg. That's what we would do. And they would have like, I remember they had a parade, I think, up there. Oh, by the way, from the time to time, I can't see what that says. I will subliminally advertise your channel while we are on at Roy's. That's why I said last time I enjoyed it. Oh, are you allowed to do that? I don't know. Hi, Roy. I don't know if he's watching. He might be here watching. Yeah, I like his channel. I like seeing everything there. It looks really pretty there, and it's fun. There's a lot of fun things there, and it looks like a beautiful city. I'm sure there's like the bad stuff there as well, like everything else. But I love the ocean and stuff. Um, I'd like to go see that. I'd like to go there and see it someday. My grandmother got to go there, and she went on a trolley. Um, she went on some famous hill. I don't know what it is, what it was called, but she went down that, and they went cross country. She was 50 years old. I think she had retired or something, and she went with my uncle's wife's mother. They went together, and they went cross country. They drove all the way from New York to California, and they stopped at different places and saw different things. And um, my grandfather died when I was young, so he wasn't there anymore. But like, she went to Las Vegas, she went to California, and she went to Salt Lake City, Utah. And she said she went to the MGM studios. Yeah, she went there. Yes, I remember that. and she went on a trolley, and she sent me postcards. I was like a little kid then, I don't know, and she sent me postcards. That was an exciting trip for her because she didn't go to many places. She had been to Vegas before, and she'd been to Puerto Rico before, and she was into bright colors and everything too. And she was full-blooded Italian. um I don't make it obvious at the channel, of course, that's why. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been to Vegas many times over the years, being so close to California. Yes, I got to go there. My husband, when he was alive, he had to go to a convention, and I think it was the year 2000, and that was the first time I ever went there. And I had a really good job at that time. I was working at a bank. I worked in the operations center, and so I saved my money, and all I had to do was buy my plane ticket. And his work paid for everything because it was a convention. They paid for the hotel room, which we stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel, and they paid for all the taxi rides. All we had to do was keep the receipts. We had to pay and keep the receipts, and then they paid for the meals as well. So we had to keep all the receipts, and then he turned it in and got the money back. But even for me, like, it's like they paid for all of that, and all I had to do was bring my spending money and buy my plane ticket. And I did have a good job, so I was able to bring spending money. But he was in a convention. We were only there like 3 days, but I have a whole album somewhere downstairs. It looked like I was there like a whole week because I went everywhere. And because we were only there for a short time, we didn't go get to see shows and things like that. But we went into the Siegfried and Roy's Secret Garden, and I saw Black Panthers, and oh, that was beautiful. And we went in all the casinos, and I got a coin from each one. So we went into Excalibur, we went into Paris, and we went into Bellagio. We went in the Venetian. Is that what it's called? But next time, I hope I get to go there another time, and I hope I get to go in the gondola. I didn't get to do that, but when my husband died, I wanted to move there, and my mother yelled at me. She's Italian, full blood. She talked me out of it, and I'm glad that she did, and because I don't think I could have afforded that. I thought I could go there and get a job in one of the casinos and enjoy myself there, but that didn't happen. And then after fact, even one of my insurance agents, he used to live there, and he said, no, he says, it's way too expensive, but there's no way I would have been able to afford that. But Dutchman says, I've been to Vegas many times. I read that part. He says, Vegas has so many YouTube live streamers now. Oh, really? There was one that I used to watch, but I don't watch. There was a couple of them that I had, but I don't know their name of their channels anymore. There was a guy, and then there was a girl, but they don't know each other as far as I know. But her channel was really good. I haven't been on there in a while. And they're always changing things. I went into the, what's the one, the Egyptian one? The pyramid. What's that one called? The Luxor. I went in there, and we went in there and we had dinner, and they had, they had a viewing of King Tut's, some of his artifacts, and supposedly like him, the casket and everything. That was really cool. And we had our names written in Egyptian. I don't know where that is. I can't even find it. But we had our names written in Egyptian. So we came home with this scroll with our names written in Egyptian. It was really cool. And now I was looking on, I don't know why I was looking on Vegas, or I saw an article or something saying that they're going to rip down, that the Luxor is falling apart, apparently. Apparently the Luxor is falling apart. Vegas has so many. Okay, yeah. The two people I enjoy following are Jaycation and Norma Bilch. I never heard of those. They know each other. Oh, okay. I've never heard of those ones. But I thought that I could live there. You know, my husband died, and I thought, oh, I could live there, and I could live in like a gated community. It's way too much money. It's way too much money. I thought I could live in a gated community with a pool and go work at the casino. My mother was like literally yelling at me too. She was like, and I'm like, I'll do what I want. I'm an adult. That's an Italian mom for you though, but she did the right thing because like there's no way I would have been able to do that. But it's always fun to go visit, so that's on my list. I'm hoping to go back and visit there. I don't know. I'd love to go back there. I don't know if I could do that on my own because I'll tell you, when I went there with my husband and he had to go for that, when we got off the plane, we got on this, I don't know if you want to call it a tram or whatever. It was so freaking confusing. It was this, and it went really fast. It was this black thing that took us. But yeah, that was like an experience. I don't know. And I can't eat the plain food, and I remember I got sick. The new Hard Rock Hotel is coming along with that gigantic guitar under construction. Oh, they're doing a new one? I'll have to check those things out that you said because I didn't know they were building a new one. That's something. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I collected the coin from each one. That was really cool. And I remember the New York had a roller coaster around it. I don't know if any of these places are there anymore because they're always tearing things down and rebuilding. Um, yeah. I love that movie Fools Rush In, and I don't know if it's the reason why I like it. Might be because that's take place in Vegas. But yeah, bada boom de ba de ba ba, bada boom de ba. That's one of the songs there. I don't know, but I could just think of all the yummy foods. It was all you can eat buffets and stuff you pay. I remember going up and like, oh, my husband was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, It's all you can eat." So I was like trying different desserts. Um, the MGM had the lion in it. I have my picture album, but I used to go through periods where I would like, well, I was born a blonde, but I would dye my hair brown, and then I would go back to my blonde, and I would dye it. I think I was a brown. It was brown when I went there. Yes, the pictures, me in the pictures. So I don't know if I should show those pictures, but yes. Um, but yes, the Vegas was awesome, man. Vegas, I love it. I'd love to go back there and just for a vacation. I know that dude Paulie D from what is that show called? What's that show called? Jersey Shore. Like he used to be on Jersey Shore. He's a DJ out there. That would be cool to go to that. See him DJ. But yeah, there's nothing like Vegas. When you go to Vegas, there's nothing compares because I've been to Atlantic City. I'm not a big gambler either, so I could just go there for the sightseeing, and when I was there, I wanted to see the Grand Canyon. I wanted to go there so bad, and I had enough money to go. There was either a bus that you could take, and they give you a lunch, and they bus you up there, and then you would come back, or you could take a helicopter ride. I had the money to do either one of those things, but I didn't feel I should do it without my husband since it was like a new experience, and I was hoping that we could always go back there again someday. But I would love to see the Grand Canyon. I don't know. But I've seen it online. I watched it. I watched the whole thing online about that. There's like different things there, um but the Hard Rock sounds pretty cool. Yeah, Vegas is awesome. Once you've been to Vegas, nothing compares. After seeing all that fancy stuff and the gorgeous Bellagio with the music, and the water flowing in the front, the water fountain, and then you go into Bellagio and they have I went into the garden there. What was it called? The botanical garden. Oh my God, it smelled so gorgeous. It smelled so good. And see, what happened was when I went there, my husband he passed away of COVID, so he's not here in case anybody's watching. But it was in 2000, and he'd go for the convention, and so while he was in the convention till 3 o'clock, and then he would meet they would meet up with us. But there was another guy that him and another guy got chosen to go to the convention. And then his company that he used to work for was worldwide. So they were in England, they were in Mexico, they were in China, they're all over in the United States. So all these different people from the different areas went to this convention. They picked 2 people to go from each area, and he got chosen. And I think that they picked the name out of it, whatever. Anyway, him and another guy. So this other guy, I never met him, but I met him on when I was there. His wife hung out with me. She was a little bit older. She wanted to go to every single casino, and she was losing her money. I'm like, I'm not going to gamble till later, because I only had a little bit of money to do that with, because I'm not like a big gambler. But I can't think of the one with Siegfried and Roy, the Mirage. The Mirage I was winning at, and my husband's like, we'll meet at the Mirage at this time, meet me in the front door. Well, I was winning and I couldn't leave my chair, and I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to meet him. And I don't know where that lady was I was with. I can't even remember her name, sorry. But so I didn't want to leave my seat because I was winning. Well, he found me. He always found me. I don't know how he found me, but he did. And I'm like, oh, I'm winning. Dutchman says the Botanical Garden at the Bellagio has a live camera and YouTube. Oh, it does? Oh my God, I'll have to look at it. Isn't it amazing we can see all around the world? There's a lot of really nice traveling companies and a lot of nice supporting YouTubers that I have on my channel, and I'm trying to put up videos because I didn't do that for a while, but I want to try to put more up because I got to reset my channel, I guess, to do that. And some of them came back, and some of them are from all over the world and stuff. And I was on a lot of their channels this week looking at stuff like England and different areas, Australia. And I'm not a big gambler, but my buddy just won $4,000 playing video poker at the Paris casino. Wow. See, I'm not a big gambler either. I probably brought like $100 with me, and that was it. And I don't like to gamble. I like to gamble, but I do the penny machine, and I only give myself a certain amount. And if I don't win, I'll stop, and I'll have to go buy myself a t-shirt. I feel like I need to have something to show for it when I leave there. So yeah, but it's fun. Dutchman says my daughter and husband stayed at the MGM and walked through the tunnel to watch country singer Maureen Wallen at Allegiant Stadium football stadium with 70,000 other people. Oh, that's awesome. One of my cousins got married in Vegas. They chose that area. That would be a cool place to get married if I ever got married again. Like, I know everybody says things about, Elvis. Did you see Elvis? I never saw an Elvis when I was in Vegas, but yeah, whatever's in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? But anyway, Morgan Wallen. Oh, nice. That sounds awesome. That must have been awesome. Oh, I remember that something bad happened there once a few years ago. I don't want to mention it on here. But yeah. But yes, Vegas is awesome. I could have a whole nother stream on Vegas. But yeah, my pictures my hair was brown then because I would go do it different colors when I was younger or whatever. But yeah, that was like awesome. They had like a pirate one too. I remember they had a pirate one. I don't remember the name of it. We went through there. That was awesome. It looked like you were in a ship. That was very cool. And I went into Paris. That was so amazing to see. Oh, and what's the one where the ceiling changes? I can't think of the name of that one. That's amazing. Oh my God. Well, actually, all the ceilings changed. The Venetian looked like it was outside as well, but there's another one. And I've been in the Excalibur. We went in all of them. We just went and looking at them and checking it out, and we got a thing. And Dutchman says, I saw Elvis at the Walmart where I live. Laugh out loud. he was dressed just like him and combed his hair that way and dyed his hair back. I actually like Elvis. I still like his music and I still like him. I don't care what anybody thinks. I like him. I like Elvis. Yeah. There's Elvis song in Fools Rush In as well at the very end. Um, but yeah, I never seen one when I was in Vegas though. But yes. But what's the one? Oh, Caesar's Palace. Yes, Caesar's Palace was so awesome, and the ceiling changed. It looked like day and night, and they had this magical thing that happened. I don't know. It's like all they used to have a volcano, and I heard it's not there anymore, or an erupting volcano in the street. Before we went there, somebody I worked with, where I worked at the bank, somebody said, "Get a book like you do when you go to Disney." So we did. We got a book and we looked through it and we knew where we wanted to go and what we wanted to do while we were there because we're only there 3 days. So I don't have a favorite Elvis movie, but I do like his movies. Some people did like his acting, but I liked his movies. I actually don't know the names of the movies but I have seen. I remember watching a lot of them, and I do like them. Yeah, I remember the one. There was one in Hawaii. Yes, that's another place I would like to go. Oh, there's Sarah Slater. Hello, hi Sarah Slater. Welcome in. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna try to stream over the weekend. Hopefully I can. Yes. How are you? We're talking about Vegas and whatever you want. Really? Are you doing a cookout? How's your weather? You're in Kansas, right? In Kansas. Um, I had to make the words bigger on my phone so I could see the screen, especially even when I'm walking. We've been getting a lot of rain. Sarah says, thank you, I'm doing good. How are you doing? We've been getting some rain. Yes. I think we're gonna get rain all weekend and all week. We've been getting the rain too. First we got the heat, about 90 degree, 93, and then we finally got rain. The grass was all burnt, but now it's not, and I don't know what's going on with my hair, and I keep trying to fix it, but because I don't know. I should sit up. There we go. I don't know. So how are you? I'm doing good. Are you gonna have anything delicious to eat for the? Are you like gonna be with your family, hanging out with your family? Um, so what are you doing on the weekend? Anything good? Anything fun? Um, yeah. So we're talking about. Have you ever been to Vegas? We were talking about casinos in Vegas. So yeah, the Hard Rock down here is in Bristol, Virginia. Bristol's in Tennessee and it's in Virginia. So the Virginia side is where they built the casino. So the Hard Rock is in there. But when I went in there, you have to have permission to like do videos and stuff. But like, I don't think I could stream in there because they're really strict about stuff like that. They said you can stream or you can video record if you're sitting at a machine. So if I sat at a machine and started playing and stuff, I can record that. Thank you. I'm doing good. Oh, I reread that. I hope you have a great weekend. So yeah, Vegas was really cool. And I do have the pictures is when I did my hair brown. I don't know. I remember when I did my hair brown, my uncle was like, "Oh my God, what happened to your blonde hair?" I don't know. Most of my family's like, my brother looks very Italian. I just want to look a lot like them, I guess. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to the ladies' room soon because I'm drinking all this water. I only got a little bit left. Have you seen any good movies, Sarah Slater? Did you change your picture? I can't really see your picture. I don't know. Your picture looks different. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. It looks like you changed your picture. So thank you for all the likes, everybody. We got 6 people. I didn't know what to really discuss today. That's the hardest thing is like coming on and not having like, I just was like coming on for a Happy Friday. Do you guys think I should come on much earlier? I don't know. Sometimes on the weekend I'll do late streams, but I mean, I know that Dutchman is 3 hours behind me. I don't know what, are you 3 hours behind Sarah Slater? I don't know. My TV's on. Chloe's over there sleeping. Um, but yeah, Vegas, when I went there, that was so awesome. Um, that was a place I always wanted to go see, and I did. That was a very good memory, and I'd love to go back there again. I would love to go back there. And yeah, I wouldn't have made it if I moved there because there's no way. But yeah, it's the prices are very high there from what I understand. From what I understand, Vegas is starting to go down too because like they're taxing people on secret taxes and stuff like that that they didn't used to do. So I don't know what's going on there, but there's a lot of stuff going on there. And Dutchman says that's what's so cool back there, like the Hard Rock Hotel. It's across the line in Virginia. I see it in Google Maps. Yes, yes. When I did the parade, I did a parade, the Christmas parade. I got there late because I couldn't find parking and everything. But at Christmas time, and then my phone, that's when my phone started having problems and shutting off. So I have to keep it plugged in now when I stream. So I hope my phone doesn't completely go on me. But I did a stream there, and it's weird because I think it's called State Line Street or something like that. On that street, one side of the street is Virginia, and the other side of the street is Tennessee. Yes, Tennessee. So on the in the video, you know what I mean. I think I was standing on the Virginia side, but right across the street is Tennessee side. So that's really weird. Yes, and they did build the casino on the Virginia side. It's really nice there. It's a very nice atmosphere. I was thinking I could go out there and have fun. Um, Maybe I don't know. They have free concerts there sometimes, and I think it's safe for me to go there myself. I don't know because I don't have anyone to go with, but they have concerts that you pay for and concerts that are free. And they do have security, and it looks safe because they have cameras up and everything all over security. Um, Sarah Slater says the picture is of the Mexican soda we had. Stopped by the Mexican food truck and got some food and soda. It's 11:24 p.m. here. We are central. Okay, so are you and Dutchman on the same? He's in Arizona. So it is I don't know what time it is here. I can't really see. I don't know if it's 12:30. Oh, so you're an hour behind. You're an hour behind me. Yeah, I'm 1 hour ahead of you. So I can do, let's see, um, explanation time. Okay, that's going to give you the Eastern Standard Time, my time. I put that in there. I programmed that in there because sometimes if I'm streaming outside, I don't know what time it is. But and if I ask somebody, they could just do explanation point time. But that's what time it is here. And I figure everybody else knows their time, so it's not going to work on anybody else's. And then we have this too. I have this programmed in there. I see that number all the time, and sometimes multiple times a day. So I put that in there. You could do explanation point, hug me, and Nightbot will give you a hug. And I'm trying to think, do I have anything else in here? I don't know. Oh, explanation point, weather, a space, and then a place or a zip code. I can't see if I'm spelling things right because the words are so small on here. Hug me didn't work? Oh, wait. I think when you do hug me, you gotta wait a few minutes because I just did it, but it'll work. I don't know what the time frame is, like wait 1 or 2 minutes and then it'll work. So I think that's everything I got in there. But yeah, um, Nightbot doesn't like me. No, it does. You just have to wait a couple seconds. When somebody does it, you just gotta wait, I guess. Somebody else said that, but you have to wait. I don't think a whole bunch of people can do it at once. Wait like a couple minutes and then try it again and it'll do it. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. I wonder how you slow the chat down if you get like a lot of people, you know what I mean? I don't know where you do that. So yeah, that's everything that's in there really. And what does it say? Conditions of rain, showers with a, oops. Let me see. With a temperature of 67. Oh, the temperature went down. The wind is showing from whatever, 7 miles per hour. Humidity 78. Oh, it went down. It was 80 something today. I think it was 81 or 84, something like that today. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know if I should put the other angel numbers in there. I could. Or maybe I should just leave it alone. I don't know. It took me forever to figure out the weather, and I don't know if it works in other countries. But you can put explanation, weather, space, a place, or a zip code, one or the other. Poor Nightbot got attacked by YouTube. That was driving me nuts when I couldn't figure that. I'm glad I figured that out though. So I'm debating, should I make brownies? Should I not? If I do make them, I have to make them before I go to bed because it's going to be, I think it's going to be 70s and 80s this week. But we just had the 93-degree weather. Weather Phoenix. I think you have to put Phoenix, AZ, Arizona. You have to put AZ after the Phoenix. So it knows what state. And thank you for all the likes, everybody. I don't know. This one's showing 8 likes and that one's showing 7. So it's like, I don't know why. For some strange reason, all the platforms aren't together. Like the studio's not. There's many places in YouTube too. Like they're not all on the same time frame and everything, you know? It should work. It should have worked. Try the hug me thing again. That should work now. Do the explanation hug me, see if it works. It should work. That's strange that it didn't work, the Arizona thing. Explanation weather Phoenix, Arizona. That should have worked. Here, let me try it. You can try it again if you want, but it should work. Oh, it's explanation. Explanation point hug me. Together as a word. No space. All together in one word. Explanation point hug me. Just like how I put it up there. Yeah, okay. See, it hugged you. And then you can try the weather again. It should work. I don't know what you did wrong. Let me see. Maybe because I think this stupid thing, like if you can't do, like if 5 people can't do it at once, I think it has like a time frame, like a minute or two. So yeah, you could try that one again. That should work. But maybe because you tried it, it didn't work. I don't know, but it should. Or if you want me to try it. So yeah, I made some peach tea. I made peach tea. I bought peaches too, but to put in the peach tea, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I was wrong. I was using the letter I. Oh, I see. Um, this thing's going fast. Pretty recently, me and my boyfriend has started growing our garden and flowers this year. Oh, very nice. What are you growing in your garden? I didn't plant my seeds yet, but I don't know. I can show them over the weekend, but I'm debating if I should or shouldn't because I have a water bill, and I'm thinking, oh, but I'm thinking I should do it. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough pots out there, but um, I bought some bush tomatoes, some tomatoes. I did seeds, and they usually don't come up for me. Usually I buy the plant, but I figured, oh, they're gonna be so expensive this year, so I'll try the seeds. And I got some flowers, so I should get them in there if I'm gonna do it. If I was gonna do it, I was gonna do it this weekend, but we're getting rain. Um, yeah, we're getting rain. So what did you plant? That sounds really good. They're telling everybody to do that because they're saying there's going to be a scarcity of food. So I don't know if that's true or not. But farmers, the fertilizer went up and tripled in price. So a lot of farmers aren't getting help by the government. And some farmers are going under, and some of them are having much smaller crops. So they're saying by the end of summer and into 2027, we might see stuff not on a shelf. So that's scary. Um, let's see, what did Sarah say? She says potatoes. Ooh, I want to try that. Tomatoes and a variety of peppers and strawberries. Ooh, yummy. And a variety of flowers. That sounds very good. And we have a tree. Very nice. And Dutchman says, Michelle, I need to go. Thank you so much for another live stream and have a nice weekend. You too. I'll see you on the next one. Or I might stream over the weekend. Just hopefully I will. I don't know yet. It depends on if other people are streaming maybe. So leave your notifications on if anybody wants to hang out. I think I should come out earlier though. I don't know. I do stream late on the weekend sometimes, so I don't know. A lot of times I get more people usually at late. Well, you have a good day and have a good weekend if I don't see you. Thank you so much for coming in and happy Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, I wanted to do strawberries. I was thinking about doing hanging pot for strawberries. Did you put your strawberries in the ground or did you do a hanging pot? I grew up where the road I lived on was strawberries, and we used to pick them when I was younger. And we had all kinds of berries and blueberries and different things like that. I miss those days. My grandma would say, the strawberries are out. We would get our bowls and go with my grandma up the road and pick them all. Yes, they are in the ground. That sounds nice. Yes. I wonder if the birds or anything eats those. I don't think I can have the money this year, but I wanted to try to do the strawberries in a hanging pot maybe. That sounds delicious. I love strawberries. They're one of my favorite. I have some in my fridge. I love strawberries and blueberries. I'm going to show Chloe in a little bit. But the potatoes, I'm thinking, did you just buy a potato and let it grow and then put it in the ground that way? Is that what you did? I don't know. I've never grown potatoes, and I'm thinking that's a good thing to grow if they're saying we're going to have a scarcity of food. I stocked up on canned vegetables and some rice I don't know. But I love vegetables. I love tomatoes. I'm getting tired if I sound funny, but um, I love tomatoes from the garden. Anything from the garden always tastes like way better. I do have some parsley and some basil, so I don't know. We use the potato sets from the local Smith's Market. Oh, so you didn't buy one in the store and let it grow? Oh, so you did more than one? Somebody said you could grow garlic too. And I don't know if you have to wait till fall time to do that. One of my friends on here, he told me you could just take a piece of the garlic clove, put it in water, let it grow, and then you can stick it in the ground. Oh, there's Holler. Hi, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. Hi. How are you? Yes, I've been on a while. I was going to end it soon. How are you? I've been on, I think, 2 hours. Yes, I'm going to try to stream over the weekend. So happy Memorial Day weekend. Um, how is your day going? How's your Friday going? Happy Friday. Um, how are you? We've been getting a lot of rain and a lot of heat. I think we're going to get rain all weekend and rain throughout the week. But you never know, we'll see. If we don't, maybe I go to the lake. I don't know. I'm doing good. How are you? We're talking about all kinds of things from Vegas to different things to gardening to whatever. Got the hiccups or whatever. Excuse me. They are called potato seeds. Oh, I never heard of that. They are just a dried out potato with eyes. You dry out and cut the several potatoes out. It's a process of growing them. Oh, so you can't actually plant the potato? Because I know when the potatoes, if you don't eat them, they grow those, what do you call it? Whatever on there. So I don't know if you break those off and plant them or if you would plant the whole potato. I've never tried it. You can do it too. Like a whole potato, or do you break the things off? I don't know. I don't have like good dirt here, and eventually I want to do like raised beds, and I want to have like a lot of, because I like to garden, but I'm just thinking about water bill, you know what I mean, this year. I don't know. But and Holler says yes, rain for the weekend here too. I know, ew, rain. We needed the rain because everything was burnt. The grass was all burnt. And now we got the rain, and now I swear to God, my lawn grew 2 inches or 3 inches. I got to get out there and mow it, but I didn't want to do it when it was burnt. It was like stunted it, you know what I mean? Just need the eyes, and then it does cost quite a bit in water. Or wait a minute. Just need the eyes in them. It does cost quite a bit. Yes, with the water. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I got a water bill. Yes. But someone said you could do the garlic too, and you could just take a piece of the clove off, put it in water, and grow the roots, and then stick it in the dirt. But I don't know if you have to do that in the fall time or what, or if you can do it at this time of year. I'm not sure. Holler says, nice, that would be great. Raised beds. Yes, that's my plan, what I want to do eventually. I have a garden way. I want to take you guys in my yard, but I got a lot of work to still do out there. But with the heat and the rain, I got to wait. But it's going to take me a while to get things cleaned up out there because I have a lot to do. But my garden is way in the back. And I would have to fill the buckets with water, and then I would carry it. But the deer started eating it. So then several years ago, I started putting things in pots and putting it closer to the home. And they don't bother it usually when I do that. Nice, that would be. Yeah, the raised beds. I see because Tennessee is filled with rock. It's, like Ireland. Anyway, like the rocks. You go to dig and there's rock. But yeah, so they have to be raised. I have to do raised beds. And I like herbs and stuff too. Like the basil is really good. Anything from the garden always tastes really good. Someone told me, a friend of mine told me on here that you can grow stuff with a grow light inside, that it doesn't matter. But I have air conditioning, so I don't know. He said that that didn't really matter either. But I always like grew like a whole bunch of different things. But that water bill, I don't know how things are gonna be, so I don't know what to do. But with the scarcity of the food, remember the summer that we had like 100-degree weather? None of my seeds came up, so now I don't know if I do that, if the seeds will come up. Maybe I put them too deep. I don't know. But I usually don't do seeds. I'll buy a plant like about this big at Lowe's or something, because that's what's here. And but I figured they would be expensive, so I went and got seeds. But now I'm thinking, do I do it because the water bill? Do I not do it? But I still have plants out there I gotta water anyway. Yes. But yes, I love tomatoes from the garden. I would eat that for lunchtime. And peppers. So I do it. I have peppers and tomatoes and the bush green beans. I did the pole beans once and they grow up. I remember I didn't have anything to put them on. I remember collecting sticks and putting them on that. I grow stuff on my terrace in containers. I wish I had a garden. Oh, that's nice. At least the animals won't get to that though, because when I use my garden way in the back, they get to it. So when I first moved here, they didn't. So I don't know what. They jump over my fence. There's like, I live in a neighborhood and like I have a fence and they jump over the fence and they come in my yard and they eat the grass and everything. And I have daylilies out there and I saw a yellow flower yesterday and today I didn't see it. So I think an animal ate it. So, and sometimes you can splash hot sauce on it or get Irish Spring soap and just shave it and put it around and they don't bother it. But I haven't been out there yet, so I mean back there to do that anyway. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry. I gotta go take a tinkle, so I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I drank too much lemon water. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm sorry. I hope nobody heard me. Anyway, I drank this whole bottle of, like, this is glass. I like this, but I filled it. I've been drinking lemon water with water in it. Lemon with water in it. But yeah, it's almost gone actually. I usually give myself like 20 minutes after I drink something to run in the bathroom, even if I don't have to go, but I had to go. So anyway, I'm back. So I'm probably going to end it soon. Why, sorry, no worries. Okay, yes. I don't know if anybody heard me because the bathroom's like just up the hall a little bit. So yeah, I was going to try to stream. I hope I can. I don't know. Um, yeah, I didn't put too many decorations out, just a little couple of things. I got my husband's flag there. He was in the army. Um, yeah. So what did I miss? Lemon water is really healthy. Yes. I like drinking that in the summertime for some reason, but and I made peach tea. I buy the Crystal Light. Do you like that? The Crystal Light. I don't even drink a lot of sugary stuff anymore. But yeah, I made a big thing of it. I made a whole big thing of that, the peach tea. That I'll have over the weekend. I did buy some peaches to put in it, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. I like lemonade in the summer too. But I absolutely love strawberries. I eat strawberries or blueberries almost every day. I have those in my freezer. But I love strawberry shortcake. I make this really delicious strawberry cake, but I know you can make it homemade, but I don't usually make it homemade. I buy the Duncan Hines, but I make whipped cream frosting, raspberry whipped cream frosting, and I make the strawberry cake. I make a round one, and then I top it with the raspberry whipped cream frosting that I make homemade. And then I cut the strawberries in half and put that on the top layer, and then put the second, because when you make round cakes, there's usually 2 pans, and you make 2. So then you put the second top on, and then put the raspberry whipped cream frosting on top, and then put the strawberries on top of there. Oh my God, that cake is so delicious. I usually make that in August. And one year I made it for my birthday in January, but I have the stuff to make that. I should make that, but I'm not going to make it this weekend. But did I miss anything else? I grow stuff in my terrace. Yes, that's pretty cool. That's good that you can do that, because at least the animals aren't going to get into your stuff, though. I hope you have a nice night. Yum, that sounds good. I drink tea or coffee or water. Yes, I like iced tea as well, and lemon tea and raspberry tea. I love that. Usually I make iced tea, but I made the peach tea, the Crystal Light one. And I drink a lot of green tea. Green tea is very good for you too. And I have a cup that I'm going to have when the stream's over before I go to bed. I have lemon in there. I don't know. It's a lemon one. But I ran out. I had this very good green tea. It was chamomile and vanilla. Oh my God, that was really good. But I drink regular plain green tea during the day. Oops, I got this lacy shirt on, and it just got caught. It's got lacy sleeves on it. But anyway, but yes. So is anybody going to have anything delicious to eat over this weekend, holiday weekend? I'm debating if I should make brownies before I go to bed or just not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to have this weekend. I was going to cook on my grill, but anyway. Do you think I should try to come on earlier if I come on tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know if you guys are still here. Is anybody still here? I'm going to end it soon. Probably in a few minutes. I had the hardest time getting on here. My phone, you know how my phone is losing battery? Well, my phone was charged up and it was on the table, and I came out to start my stream. I got my ring light and everything. And then my phone shut off. And I'm like, why did it shut off? So then I plugged it in, and then I turned it on. I got to wait for it to charge a minute or 2 before I can turn the phone on. And then I had to plug it in before I started my stream. So I think it's losing battery quicker than what it was. So I'm kind of nervous about that. And I do have like a battery pack that I bring with me in my purse, like if I'm out, but you need your phone, you know what I mean? So I'm like worried. Hollis says you should make that cake you were describing and make it in the video of it. Yeah, I can do it someday. I'm not going to do it this weekend. Oh, there's Dior. I was just going to end it soon. Hello, hi, welcome in. How are you? Stopped in to say hello to you and Chloe and wishing you happy Memorial Day. You too. Or do you have fun plans for the weekend? Thank you so much. Yeah, I came on a little late. I might come on over the weekend. I don't know yet. We're having lots of rain, and we had a lot of heat. It was like 93 a couple of days or during the week, and then we got pounded with pouring rain and high winds and light rain today, and I guess we're gonna get more rain tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna rain or not, but they're saying like rain for the whole week. But great to see you. Yes, great to see you. Yes. Yeah, I was at the store earlier. I was gonna come on earlier. I might come on over the weekend. I know I do late streams on the weekend, so I don't know if I'll come on late, but I want to come on earlier if I do come on, like much earlier. But I don't know if everybody has plans, so I don't know if I should bother. I don't know. I could try, I guess. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Peace. I got Chloe over here on the couch. I'm going to show her in a minute. Yes, I'm glad that everybody... See, the longer you stay on, sometimes people come in at different times. So, looking good. Thank you. Yes, I have this. This is my lace shirt. I don't wear this that much. It's lace. It's all lace. It was hot earlier, but I got air conditioning and it's cooled off. And I have, let's see, this... It's getting caught on things, so I got to be careful if I pick her up. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't with this. I got my star necklace, and I got these little earrings. And, yeah, so that's what I have. Oh, and my bracelet. This bracelet. I've been wearing, this is a nice bracelet. I got this in, I think it was, I don't know how to show this. I think I got that in Marshall's or Ross, but it's got these little things on it. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Saw you on, so I popped in. Yes, I'm going to be ending it. So, I've been on 2 hours. I was going to end it before, but like I said, people come in, so then you want to stay longer. So yes, I'm going to end it too. I'm so happy to see you, Sarah Slater, Holler, and Dior, and we had a few other people that came in, and Dutchman was here earlier. And anybody else that's watching. So I don't know what everybody's doing, if I should or shouldn't come on, but I might come on over the weekend, maybe tomorrow, some point in time. I come on if you're on this weekend. Okay. I'm thinking, I don't know if I should come on earlier, but I have to run to the store and do a few things. So I don't know if I should come on like 9 or 7. I don't really know if that's better for people, but usually I get way more people when I come on really late. So, yeah. And I haven't put up another video yet because I got really busy, but I'm working on the video side of things. And I'll still be doing shorts. I'm just doing a little bit less of them. I love doing the shorts though, so it's hard. I don't know. I've just been juggling a bunch of things. So. But anyway, I don't know. Let me get Chloe and we'll say goodnight. Chloe. My little baby. Little baby Chloe. Oh, I don't know if you can see her because of the background. Let me see. Hello, everybody. It's Chloe. Wait, let me hold her in the front of me. Can you see her? I don't know. There. Anyway, hey, everybody. Let me see if I can hold her up. Let's see. There we go. She's so cute, you guys. She's like really cute. I don't know what I would do without her. She's a good baby. She's very good. Anyway, she says, hello, everybody. She had like lots of treats today, and I don't usually give her like a lot because like that's not good to give your dog lots and lots of treats. But I think she had like 4 today, and she only usually gets like 1 or 2 because I don't want to be giving her too many, you know what I mean? But she was like, she was sleeping, so yes. Anyway, thank you for coming, everybody. And keep your notifications on. We can hang out tomorrow. I don't know if I come on, I don't know what time. I'm so sorry. But usually I try to post that I'm coming on in my posting area. Anyway, I love her so much. She's a baby doll. She's tired, though. She's very tired. It's hard to hold her up. She's very cuddly, and she's such a good girl. She's 13, so yes. Yes, and we miss our Leo, too. Have a good night, everybody. Yes, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in, Dior, and saying hello. I'll see everybody on the next one. Keep your notifications on. Sometimes you have to reset notifications. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Good night, everybody. Hugs, lots of hugs. Lots and lots of hugs. Chloe gives you hugs, too. Okay, good night. Thank you, everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend.